I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. This week, we're all about eye-catching interiors with some of New York's most innovative designers. Natalie Kraiem shows us how she treaded the line between chic and comfortable in her own Midwood Brooklyn family home. And we explore how artist and designer Leyden Lewis brought a gallery-like aesthetic into his client's East Side home. Keith Baltimore celebrates his inner maximalist in his client's Upper West Side townhome. Plus, we're in Union, New Jersey for a peek inside this stylish bachelor pad. But first, we explore this chic sky-high pied-a-terre in Midtown.
I have to believe that every day starts off a little bit better with a view like this.
Welcome to Open House NYC. Today I'm coming to you from this impressive two-bedroom corner apartment located in the famed Sherry Netherland building on the Upper East Side. It's filled with an Art Deco flair, and you really can't get more New York than the views on display through these south and western exposures. We are talking Fifth Avenue, Central Park, the Plaza, and so much more. The high ceilings in this great room just add to the sense of scale with enough room for both lounging and dining. Oh, and for a bit of old New York charm, there's an adjacent wood-paneled library where you can work on that novel, or at least read one. The master suite is suitably luxurious with a large windowed bath and walk-in closet. So do you want to know the listing price of this home? We'll reveal it later in this show, but in the meantime, send us your estimates at Open House TV. This week we have a special look at truly eye-catching interiors, and we are getting started in one of Midtown's most famous buildings, 432 Park Avenue, with New York-based interior designer Bill McIntosh. His client needed a stylish pied-a-terre in the city, but wanted to avoid a complete renovation. Let's see how Bill's subtle, almost surgical decor choices created this smart, stylish, and sophisticated city retreat.
Hello, I'm interior designer Bill McIntosh, and welcome to 432 Park Avenue, home to some of the most rarefied real estate in New York City. Today I want to take you on a tour of a pied-a-terre that, despite its vertiginous altitude, is firmly grounded in a smart, sophisticated comfort. Come on, let's take a look. Stepping off the elevator, I wanted you to know right away that you were in for something special, and so immediately you notice the luminous plaster ceiling overhead. The front door is a design of undulating wood ribs. The elevator vestibule opens up to this beautiful center hole. Here we set the tone with overscaled door casings, a coved ceiling, and these unexpected raked plaster walls. These reference traditional architectural elements, which introduce a smart and sophisticated dialogue to the design. And I love this monumental mirror. The scale of it is outrageous. These are all subtle, one-of-a-kind details that capture your attention and give you a hint of what's to come. But the gallery is just a prelude to this spectacular, jaw-dropping living room. The building's 10-foot by 10-foot square windows guarantee that every room is flooded with light and has these knockout forever views. The hand-tufted wool and silk carpet is an abstracted map of the city and defines the seating area. From here you can settle into the stylish curved sofa that floats above the floor, or maybe one of the alpaca-covered swivel chairs. And for those of you who need to get really close to the view, I installed mohair-covered window seats right up against the glass. Other special touches include the illuminated onyx bar top and the underlit steps, and the result is a smart and stylish contemporary sky lounge. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. The dining table is designed to be as comfortable for 4 as it is for 14. The tables can be separated for smaller, more intimate dinners or joined together for larger parties. The table is a cerused oak trimmed in brass. The chairs are a custom design covered in glove-soft leather. And the concave mirror above the banquette ensures that everybody gets a view. I always like a library to be tailored and masculine, and nothing does that better than wood-paneled walls. Typically, you might expect a paneled library to be dark and moody, but given the amount of natural light that floods the space, it was a better choice to go with a pale coloration to minimize the contrast with the outdoors. To give the walls a bit more dimension and interest, we detailed them with this sexy little curve and reveal. I paired the wood walls with a gleaming, glossy, lacquered ceiling overhead. and an earthy woolen silk carpet underfoot. All the textiles were chosen for comfort and style. The wild ombre dyed velvet on this vintage Italian chair is a personal favorite of mine. The leather-covered desk, suspended within the window reveal, is a nice place to get a little work done, although you might find the view a little bit distracting. But the views don't end here. Let me take you to the master. I have to believe that every day starts off a little bit better with a view like this. You feel like you're sleeping in the clouds. To be honest, you are. Thank you for letting me show you how we brought this sky-high apartment back down to earth by using elegant neutral coloration and rich comforting textures. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Coming up in just a few, we join Beth Diana Smith for a look at how she designed a modern bachelor pad. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Union, New Jersey with interior designer Beth Diana Smith. Beth's client had owned his home for years and was finally ready for a change. See how Beth brought a sophisticated spin to this suburban bachelor pad, using the impressive fireplace as her jumping off point. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Beth of Beth Diana Smith Interior Design, and welcome to one of my projects in Union, New Jersey. My client owned his home for 14 years, and he came to me in need of an upgrade. This home was a total revamp. It really shows the client's personality with my design touches, so let's go check it out. The highlight of this entire townhouse is the living room's 16-foot ceilings. The oversized windows gives the perfect amount of natural light to the space. Once I saw those elements combined with the fireplace, I knew I had the perfect canvas for my design. The tiles are Kintsugi inspired, which pretty much means golden repair. I brought the tile all the way up to the ceiling, and it became the foundation for the color palette for this room. So I paired the fireplace with some custom shelving and cabinets to not only showcase decor, but also to create some storage. I love sourcing furniture, so next was really fun for me. For this client, I thought it was important to choose pieces that were both comfortable and artful. The sofa is really comfortable and has this beautiful diagonal channeling. I brought in these green chairs for a great pop of color, and then I found this amazing marble coffee table with cut edges. All this led to this thick Moroccan rug. It added pattern to the various textures in the room. I really wanted to take advantage of having such a large canvas, so I chose oversized pieces to create a high-impact gallery wall. All this making it the perfect place for this bachelor to entertain. The open concept of this space creates a really easy flow between living and dining. In here, I wanted the color palette to echo what I created in the living room. I started with this gray concrete coffee table, and I absolutely loved the metal fringe chandelier. It's a really unique piece that grounds the space. And of course, every dining space needs a bar. The console table is great because it doesn't take up too much floor space. I added a round mirror over the bar to offset some of the linear shapes in this room, and it gives you the perfect view of the fireplace from the kitchen. At the top of the stairs is the office, which is also a music room. My client loves music, so he needed a space to both play and record. I created a space that has ample seating, including a very comfortable and masculine Chesterfield sofa. For the office aspect of this room, I went with a really sleek and oversized desk for my client to spread out and get work done. In order for the design to feel cohesive, I also brought in some pops of blue and some organic elements, and some textural vases, just like I used downstairs. This bedroom is made for relaxation. I selected dark blue-green walls, blue velvet window treatment, and the felt headboard was a must-have for this space. As you know, I kind of went crazy with texture with this home, but I really wanted to give him a luxe and beautiful feeling. This is the perfect space for my client to retreat to at the end of a long day. hope you've seen how I've used pattern and texture to best reflect my client's personality. See you at the next project.
Okay, I appreciate how Beth was able to creatively incorporate her client's love for music into a well-designed bedroom. You gotta bring all that love in. Coming up right after the break, what happens when you use pink as a neutral? See the results when we come back. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're on the Upper West Side with designer Keith Baltimore. Keith brought a maximalist eye to his client's brownstone, painting the original details like the walls, moldings, millwork, and fireplaces a subtle pink hue. Add wallpaper, distinct window treatments, and dramatic lighting, and you've got a home that truly surprises at every turn. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Keith Baltimore, principal of Baltimore Design here in New York. Welcome to the Upper West Side. This project was a total gut renovation. Being a 20-foot wide Richardson Romanesque building, it had some amazing potential. A modern architecture concept is to come from a small space into a big space. The idea of coming from a small foyer into this open space makes it that much more dramatic. I wanted the kitchen to be reminiscent of France or a traveled European city. The concept of using a strie in two directions give it this kind of traveled vibe. Atop the mantle of the stove, I placed a clock reminiscent of the d'Orsay in Paris. Hidden behind the mother-of-pearl backsplash, you'll find these interesting little spaces. In keeping with the Parisian vibe, I used beveled cut mirror, antiqued, on the backsplash of the stove. In shopping with my client, we found this fantastic pink onyx that matched the wall color almost identically. Below the onyx, I added 3 lucite bar stools, making it the epitome of new traditional. Surprise is a key word and a design element of this family room. The soft, pale, beachy vibe that happens here is conveyed through fabric and window treatments and the peach molding. So in a sea full of geometry, the idea of breaking that line and going more organic is a very strong design element. So when I'm designing a bar, I hate looking at liquor bottles. One of my signatures is to drop the liquor down into a trough so that I no longer have to see all of those bottles. And in the master bedroom, I used the same palette and coordinated an interesting design layout where you could walk completely around the bed, creating a hallway behind the bed, making a vanity area and additional storage. Right off the master bedroom is the master bathroom. So a major design feature that I do in most homes, I put the volume control on the exterior of the shower, avoiding the lean. Also, that gives you an opportunity to take your robe off and get in there, and the water will be just right. I kept the master bathroom neutral with white stone with a soft pale gold vein running through it. Gives a sense of opulence and like a great hotel suite with indoor-outdoor living. I'm so glad I had an opportunity to show you this fabulous townhouse on the Upper West Side. Remember, design is about taking risks and having fun. I hope you could see how my client and I had a really good time doing this. Good to see you.
Don't go anywhere, we have so much more ahead, including how designer and artist Leyden Lewis brought a gallery-like aesthetic to his client's East Side apartment. And think you know New York real estate? If you're still curious about the price of this 2-bedroom entertainer's dream home I'm standing in, we will let you know at the end of the show, but all guesses on social media are welcome. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're with artist and designer Leyden Lewis on the east side of Manhattan near the UN. Leyden used his client's vast art collection as his inspiration and created the minimalist look of an art gallery with an easy flow between spaces. He then installed custom finishes throughout for a truly curated look. The result is a unique apartment that is both a home and an art space. See for yourself.
Hello, I'm Leyden, and I am the owner of Leyden Lewis Design Studio in Interior and Architectural Design. Welcome to my Midtown East project. This apartment had not been renovated for 30 years. I initially thought, what if we completely took concepts of gallery spaces in Soho and Chelsea and brought it uptown and integrated into a high-rise building on the Upper East Side? I'd love to show you what I've done. The living room was really a place where the owners could come, share an intimate moment, and enjoy their beautiful art collection. The quality of the interior design here is not like normally putting together what is a conventional scheme. The decor is predicted by the items that they've collected and accumulated over time. So this sofa is a sculptural piece. You can see that we have the blade table with 3 levels by Pierre Chareau. We have the joyful yellow chair by Charles Ray Eames. The coffee table, and actually a pedestal for one of their significant pieces of sculpture, happen to be these African-inspired solid oak sculptural stools. We wanted the lighting to be seamless with the architecture, so it's completely integrated and semi-recessed into the ceiling for a very clean line look. One of the major design elements for the apartment is the use of the reclaimed herringbone oak floor throughout the entire apartment. Between the living room and the bedroom, there's actually a clear clerestory that returns on an L shape that's clear glass, and though it's visually connected, it is actually physically separated through the use of clear glass. In the bedroom, I wanted to continue the same design concept used throughout the entire space with clean, modern lines and efficient use of space. One of the things we did is we built in a headboard which allows for storage for extra bedding and also allowed for night tables to be off the floor. The night tables are actually recessed like a drawer. One of the requirements for the apartment was the availability that all surfaces could possibly hang art. That said, I designed large sliding wall surfaces that conceal storage while still being able to hang art. As an interior designer, I really pride myself on working with my clients collaboratively. Introducing museum quality pieces of art into the residences and the spaces that I design, it's really, really inspiring. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen here.
Coming up next, we are with designer Natalie Kraiem at her own chic Brooklyn abode. We'll see you in just a little bit. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Midwood Brooklyn at the home of interior designer Natalie Kraiem. Unfettered by a client's desires or expectations, Natalie allowed herself to experiment in her own family home, striking the perfect balance between comfort and opulence. See for yourself.
Hi, I'm Natalie of Natalie Kraiem Interiors, luxury interior design firm located here in New York. Today, I'm gonna take you on a tour of my own house located in the Midwood area of Brooklyn. The living room was a large space to begin with, so I had to make it cozy and intimate. These ebony floors make a great foundation for the furniture to stand out. I covered the chairs in a plush textured velvet and used a contrasting fabric for the seats. But of course, you need a focal point. And this focal point was the gas fireplace we installed. It's clad in floor-to-ceiling porcelain slabs for a sleek and clean look. And because I wanted this living room to be great for entertaining, I can't forget to mention this 13-foot-long bar. The wood veneer is just gorgeous, and we use chrome hardware for a bit of glamour. It's the perfect place for a drink before and after dinner. As an interior designer, I'm exposed to beautiful things every day. My new acquisition is this beautiful wall sculpture that depicts falling leaves in white and gold with a backdrop light. I couldn't let go of it, so I decided to bring it home. The dark wallpaper brings a sense of luxury into the space, and the walls consist a bit of drama. Lighting is so important in a room, and I used it here to mimic the soft glow of a candlelight. I hope you enjoy touring our Brooklyn house. As you can see, you don't have to sacrifice beauty and elegance when you're designing for a family. Thank you so much for coming by.
If you're still curious about the price of this stylish 2-bedroom 5th Avenue home with direct Central Park views, well, here it is. Were your estimates close? Let us know on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook at Open House TV. Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?